Hey everyone, happy spring break! Because it's spring break, your assignments are going to look a little bit different this week. It's going to be similar to what you would get under a normal spring break if we were at school. So rather than a full lesson with a PDN and an exit ticket and all that stuff, I'm going to show a couple examples and then you're just going to have 10 questions to do on your own. Every day after you do the 10 questions, you should submit them. And then when you log on the next day, you'll be able to check your answers to those. I'm still going to show you a couple examples every day to make sure you're on the right track. And then for the rest, you'll be on your own. So this should take you about 20 to 30 minutes every day. And then you have the rest of your time for your spring break. All right, let's look at our first example. Last week we were solving problems where we were given the part, or we were given the whole, or we were given the percent. We had to find the percent. Today we're going to work on problems where we have to find the total when we know the part and the percent. So we're still going to do part over total equals percent, and percent is still going to be over 100. So the first one says Victor baked 50 cookies. He put 70% of them on the plate, served at a family party, and the rest in the box. How many did he put on his plate? So we know that when we're writing our workout, that when we have part over total, what's different today from last week is we know the total. We know the total was 50 cookies. We don't know the part. We don't know how many he put in his box. So we're going to leave that as X. We do know that however he put in the box, it was out of 100. So we're going to set up our ratio like that. As always, just like last time, we're going to start on the right because it has both numbers. We'll start on the bottom because it has both numbers. What do I do to 100 to get to 50? I divide by 35. So I'm going to do the same thing to 70, divide by 35. Oh, just kidding. I already gave you the answer. I'm going to divide by 2. 100 divided by 2. So 70 divided by 2 gives me the answer of X equals 35. I'm going to go back and check the question. It says how many cookies did he put in the plate? So I'll type in my answer. Victor put 35 cookies on the plate. Okay, for number 2, it says Tavian got 75 on a recent exam. There were 24 questions. How many did he get right? Again, I'm going to start with part over total. I know that there were 24 total questions. I don't know what part of those he got right. Again, the difference today is that we know our total. We don't know the part, but we know that it's a 75% over 100. I cannot get from 100 to 24, so my next step is to simplify. 75 over 100 simplifies to 3 over 4, which gives me X over 24. What do I do to 4 to get to 24? I times it by 6, so I need to do the same 3 to 3, times it by 6, so X equals 18. As I go to put my final answer on, how many questions did he get right? Tavian got 18 questions right. Okay, so all you need to do is type in your final answers for your practice set. Make sure you hit submit when you are done, and then you can check back on the Google Classroom tomorrow, and you can check in on your work and see what you did by checking your answers. I'll post the answers in the Google Classroom tomorrow. As always, you'll have some con assignments for this week just to keep sharp, so make sure that you're completing those as well. Have a great spring break, and then check back tomorrow for your next assignment. See you guys.